Oh yeah, so we're gonna install my new exhaust system on my G87 M2. Ta-da!
Just kidding. It's still April Fool's.
Alright, but they're not watching the April Fools, but it's
Exactly.
being filmed in April Fools.
So you probably guessed it by the thumbnail and the title. We're installing an exhaust on this thing. If you haven't watched the video of obviously getting this car, down there. It's down there somewhere. But we have a new exhaust from
China!
Alibaba.
China.
It is all China. You know how you know? You don't.
No, this is how we know, bro.
That's a life alert thing. If you fall down,
This is it, bro.
China.
This is it.
This
It
is
got
like-
some weight to it, though.
Well, I
It's
think
got
it's
some weight to it.
I think it's metal.
Yeah. Let me see. Is it cold? Yeah, it's cold.
So it is metal.
Ooh.
Quality China. Yeah, so whatever he's touching is actually the actuator.
And here's the wireless charger pad for the remote.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
Oh, bro.
This is
The wireless charger pad, bro.
I actually tried that earlier. I was like, what the hell is this? People are gonna flame me in the comments like, oh, $50,000 car and he puts a Chinese exhaust.
Y'all be surprised. You guys would be surprised.
Yeah, say it.
I'm saying shit.
We got wiring, more wiring. Obviously it goes into this control module, whatever, I don't know. Something like that. But, oh God. This was all packaged nicely and very tight. And it took a while to take it apart. But you have, well, I opted for black tips. You talk to the Chinese people, they'll ask you what you want. Black, silver, carbon fiber, and I don't know, something else. I forgot. Anyways, I opted for black because factory's black on this car, and I think black looks good. Go ahead, say it.
Oh, these are resonators. Bro.
They're not resonating shit.
Resonating shit, bro.
So the pipe he's holding is the resonator pipe, and this resonator is about the same size as the pipe, which is like, I don't know, 2.75 or something like that. I don't know. You can get this exhaust in different configurations, like dual out or single mid. I want a single mid with resonator and obviously a muffler, and then you have valves. You can integrate to
you don't have to freaking transfer over the valves.
get,
The little module.
well, you can integrate to stock, which they gave me an option. I was like, yeah, no, I'm good. So I get new valves and new actuators, and all you gotta do is plug it into that. So my factory option won't work, but I don't care. And then you have more squiggly, wiggly pipes, and the best part, no directions. That's how you know. That's how you know this is China. Anyways, the quality overall, I think is pretty good. Reason why I went with China is because M-Tax.
M-Tax.
Tell us how much the Acropovic exhaust is.
I don't know about the Acropovic one, but I can tell you the F5 is like 7K.
This whole setup with everything was $1,200. Shipped to US. That's what shipping.
Yeah, let's say, so we do an F5. We had... Hey, bro, I'm a big believer in F5. Let me get the hell out of here.
Alright, I'm gonna say there's
You
nothing.
guys see right here, bro?
There's nothing wrong with F5. The only reason why I went with this is because I'm broke.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I think an F5 one is like 4,600 before options. You add options, like it's expensive. Same with the Kropovich, and same with every other company that rebrands their exhaust.
So yeah, this is every option that I wanted, pretty much. I'll leave a link down below for the connect or the person that I talked to, actually on Facebook. And the way I found this exhaust is through the group that has these cars, F97, F98 group, and they all use the same person, which is the Alibaba person. So this car currently has the ER mid-pipe and stock comp muffler, and the muffler is fucked up. The valve is no good, and I can't fix it. So we're gonna go ahead and take it out, put this in, and maybe make it sound even better than what it is.
Get some bass savers too.
Yes. So if you want to hear how it sounded before, there's plenty of exhaust clips in the previous video. So
Or
down
you can
there.
just insert them.
I can insert them, but you'll see this. So anyways, we're gonna take off this exhaust. I don't know if I'm gonna show you guys how to take off the exhaust on this, because there's a lot of videos on the exhaust on this car. But let's show the underneath.
This car sit like lower or something. Oh, that's Max. I guess it's Max. Whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and. You might have to sit down too. So,
My knees.
like I said, Evolution Raceworks mid-pipe. Sounds actually really good. As far as price point, I can't remember what it was. I think it's like $800 for just a mid-pipe. I paid $1,200 for that. Just saying. And then you have the rear section, which is the competition muffler. In this case, you have two valves. Oh God, there's two valves on this side, and there's really not much to it besides that. And to remove it, this is like, I would say one of the easiest exhaust systems. Just like every other newer car, it's like a couple bolts and it comes right out. So,
Yep, right there.
there. Brace has to come off. This brace has to come off. And this is not even on there, so that's cool. It's just there. And then just the flange for the downpipes. And that's it. So we're not gonna bore you with that. We're just gonna take it off.
Cheers.
Cheers. Ta-da! It took a total of about 10 minutes.
Why can't I put this? I'm trying to put this on wide angle. Hold on. Doesn't even let me. All right, fuck this, the wide angle. But yeah, there you go. Fat ass muffler.
Fat ass muffler, and it took about 10 minutes to remove. Mainly because there's a brace in the middle, and there's like a V brace going to the diff. It's all going. So the issue with this exhaust is right here. Something wrong with this valve, because this one works fine, but this one is like, I don't know. This is the main annoying thing about the exhaust. Obviously, I want it to be a little bit louder too. So that versus this muffler, I think definitely would be way louder.
Well, if you put your 1 foot on top of this one, same length. No, that way. Yep, size of your shoe. So you can fit 4 of your feet on this one.
So the way we're going to install this is we're going to put the rear section on, then those two, and the resonator pipes, and then the single mid section. So as far as this goes, there's these pipes that come off. So you have individual tips. So what we're gonna do is first install this and probably the connecting pipes so we can get everything on a hanger. Yes. It'd be nice to have a tool for this. This sucks.
What fucking tool is that?
A tool that doesn't work, apparently.
How was I able to take off the other side so easy? Yes.
Fitment so far, A1.
Pretty good.
Look at that space down there with a small muffler.
Pretty good. Obviously a mounting point here, and then there's two mounting points right here, which go all to the factory hardware and stuff like that. So
Clears the diff, clears the brace.
yep, plenty of room for diff, brace, and everything here. So we're not gonna install the back section until we get the front section all figured out, and then we'll do the back section like the last thing. I will say, clamps are not the best, but does the job.
McDonald's straw. From here, it look good.
Up, down, side to side.
Looks good there.
Okay.
Like right there. Looks pretty even now.
This.
Yeah.
Next.
Next we'll do off camera. Welcome to Florida, guys.
It's the next day, by the way. It's not the same day. You know, it took us
It's the same day in YouTube world.
It took us all night to get the tips right, and we still didn't get it right. Because this gap is bigger than this gap. And this gap is not the same as this gap. So this technically has to shift this way.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if it's the muffler or what, but the muffler is centered. So something is off with the tips.
Yeah.
But when you look at it from behind, you can't really tell that much. But otherwise,
Kind of looks the same on video, with the exception of maybe this. But other than that, it looks pretty identical. And since they're black tips and it's a black diffuser, it kind of blends in.
yeah, so I'm gonna have to, I guess, see what I can do. But adjusting tips is gonna be off video anyways. You guys are not here for the tip adjustment. Everything is installed. Everything is tightened. We got the whole thing tightened from the front to the back. The dipshit that owned this car before didn't put a gasket on the downpipe, so I had to source one. And they didn't put a nut on the bracket up front, so I had to get a new nut for that. So that's fixed. There's no more exhaust leak. Fitment wise, pretty good.
Clears everything.
Clears everything, no rattles, no nothing. One more thing. I didn't have to route the cockeye wiring because I was trying to figure out where to route the wiring, and I was actually able to just take my stock valves and plug it into the stock harness. And yes, it does work. So harness here, harness here. You just transfer the valves over to these, and it works pretty good, I think. There's nothing you have to modify, just put it on. It fits like factory.
Plug and play.
Plug and play. But they do ask you for if you want to run stock valves or if you want to run aftermarket. I don't know why. Stock ones fit. But you do get an option of getting the aftermarket one right there. And the wiring is different on the aftermarket version, so yeah. So I don't have to run that ugly ass controller that I showed you guys earlier. Now I can just use my exhaust button. Now let's hear it.
That valve's closed, by the way. It's like stock. That's nice and stock. Oh my god. Yeah, that's valve's open. That sounds very, very good. No rasp.
Is it loud?
I mean, it's like a 6 out of 10. Maybe a 5.
Yeah, so this exhaust system definitely got quieter. I think those resonators that we're talking shit about, they actually did something.
Yeah.
And that tiny ass muffler does something.
Yeah.
Apparently.
It sounds good though. It actually, that's probably a perfect sound as far as like how loud it is. Pretty good.
Yeah, I would say so, because this is driving it for a day now, just to break in the muffler. And the sound is, I would say, more deeper. It's obviously not as loud as before, but I don't have that mid RPM rasp shit going on anymore. So, in my books, that's a W. We can't really do a driving portion, because Florida.
It's raining.
But there's gonna be a driving portion after the downpipes, which will be the next video. But for now, this is all you get, pretty much. For $1,200, you can't really beat the Alibaba exhaust. That's all I gotta say. Exhaust tips, I'm willing to take that,
Trade off.
trade-off for paying $1,200 versus paying $3-4 grand just for an axle back. And I have no rattle, so issue number 1 fixed. Issue number 2, which was rasp, fixed. Issue number 3 now we have is tips, but I can fix that. That's easy. So yeah, now we're gonna make some power and make a little bit more noise.
A lot more noise.
Yes.